arrays, and we use in that how to use various functions of array, like shifting, unshifting, popping up, similarly pushing data. So these we have done yesterday. In the same manner, even we work with a clock in which we use a timer. So once for every 1000 milliseconds, the clock is ticking here. So once for every 1000 milliseconds, the clock is ticking. So it's nothing but here 1 second. Once for every 1 second, the clock will change. And today we are going to discuss about strings, dates, loops, as well as regular expressions. So we will do loops as well as conditional statements. So these, I think you are familiar already with these as far as loops and conditional statements are concerned, like for loop, do while loop, and while loop. So same we use here in the Java, C, C++. Same loops we have in the JavaScript. Similarly, we have a condition, and other one is switch case. So they are similar to C, C++, Java, C#, if as well as say switch case statements. Similarly, the loops are going to be iterative statements. Repeatedly, we can execute them. Okay. Further, even recursion is about as far as JavaScript is concerned. You can do recursion also in JavaScript. So recursion means if a function is calling itself, it's called as a recursion. We call that as a recursion. When a function is calling itself, it's called as a recursion. Okay. So here, I try to show you how to use the recursion even in JavaScript. But before that, let us discuss about actually strings. See, the string is most commonly used type. It's very much used as far as JavaScript is concerned. Okay. But when you look at programming languages like Java or C# or C, strings are different from characters. Characters are different and strings are different. But as far as JavaScript is concerned, there is no difference between the characters and strings. They are only strings, we don't have any individual characters. Even a single character will be treated as a string. Even a single character is going to be treated as a string in Java. Okay, but when you look at other languages, characters are different, strings are different. Normally in other languages, a string is a group of characters or array of characters we treat. And strings you can create in two different ways. One is by using literal notation or by using object notation. Okay, we can create strings in two different ways. One is what? An object notation. Other one is actually a literal notation. How they work, see now in this. I create some another page in this, one more page under web content I make. So this is new HTML page. I name it as string manipulation. Click on finish. So in recent times, have you finished your MS Srinivas? Hello Srinivas.
Sorry. Last December I completed masters.
Okay, last December you completed masters. For which university you have done?
In California, is Northwestern Polytechnic University. We hear a lot of news.
Yeah. Yes. Last year it was in the news.
Yeah. After my passed out, they.
Okay. And you did your BTech from which college?
In Vijayawada, Lakshadweep already. In mechanical study.
Okay. But in the US, is it software related CS?
Yeah, here CS.
Okay.
Computer science.
Becoming strict actually in the US these days. From other streams, getting a job in IT side is becoming difficult. Such legislations in the US.
Yes, recent times which stream of study they won't do, they want to do, they want to do job on same stream.
Yes, they
Uh,
cannot do in other
uh,
streams.
other streams because they want to extend the OPT. They want.
OPT extend, they extend OPT, but
No,
the stream I'm
some,
saying,
yeah,
yes,
stream, they should be same stream.
yes. So that problem. Anyway, they are little bit now they are making it strict actually.
Yeah,
Yes,
strict and difficult. Getting the job also very,
because see these days you can't have, you don't have good job market in the US because of elections.
yes,
So I mean you don't have good job market and people are not ready to go for new projects. So because of that, all this is happening. And you had a recession in Greece. If you recall, last year what happened to Greece? In the Greece there was a recession. They were not allowing people to draw more than 60 euros a day. That happened in the Greece sometime back, sometime a year before it happened. Now the turn is actually with Germany. If Germany collapses, Germany's economy collapses, it's going to be really, I mean, a difficult situation for the entire world. Because all these countries they are taking a lot of loan from World Bank. Okay, so they are taking loan from World Bank and they are not repaying. When they cannot repay, so it can be difficult. I mean, money circulation is going to be getting reduced. So because of that, I mean, the world is going to face problem. So if some country is not doing good, definitely other countries also going to get it.
yes,
So,
yes,
I mean, everybody is same actually. I mean, even if Pakistan is not good, then it's a problem for India. If Nepal is not good, it's a problem for India. If Bangladesh is not good, problem for India. If those countries are good, then only India can be having peace and its economy also can grow.
yes,
So,
yes.
it's there. I mean, because of that, actually, the impact is that nothing but recession kind of thing we have in the US these days. But people who have a green card, for them there is no problem. But particularly for like OPT students, it's a problem. CPT or OPT, for them, it's a problem. If you have H1B, then probably you get a job without difficulty. Okay. So now let us look into string here. So string, as I told you, it is character type of data as well as string. In JavaScript, it's only string. We don't have any other character type of data. Okay, so use it in two different ways. One is more object rotation, other one is going to be literal rotation. In two different ways, you can do it. Now here see, I want to go for some input, type equal to text, put like this. I'm going to put type equal to text, followed by ID is txt1. I can make ID equal to txt1. Then here, if I try to, if I try to, here, I just close this way, it is going to be a text box. And here, enter a string. Like this, try to do this. Now suppose, here I go with the input again, type equal to button, and make this as button here. Then after that, here ID is BTN 1. More videos have you seen, Srinivas?
No, sir. Today I was a little bit busy.
Okay.
I am simultaneously doing market on Salesforce.
Okay. Salesforce.
Yeah, that's
You have done some course in Salesforce.
yeah. I done Salesforce, but I am doing marketing in the last 5 months. From last 5 months,
Okay. So
then
Salesforce, you have Visual Force, I think. So
yeah,
uh,
Visual Force page, Apex codes.
Apex code use similar to Java, that is.
Yeah, the same. They use only CSS HTML also.
Because for pages it's required.
Yeah, they want to build a page
Yes.
similar to the standard, or you want custom pages.
Even AngularJS we may have to use sometimes in that.
Yes. By using Eclipse also, they will develop the page.
Yes.
from third-party tool like Eclipse, some other.
Okay. Special Eclipse probably have a Salesforce.
Yeah, if you see in 5-star, there's a force.com in my.
Yes, 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 I know. Because I know I have a good idea of Salesforce. Okay. Because I used to interview on Salesforce people some time back.
Oh,
I have multiple technologies knowledge, Srinivas. Not only with
yes,
Java, not only with JavaScript, even I work a lot with
yeah,
SQL Server.
yeah, yeah. From that videos that are recorded by
Yes,
yourself.
yes, myself.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I understand you have multi-language.
So SQL Server, MLBA, Oracle, and similarly .NET based actually, C Sharp. I worked a lot in C++ in fact. So I have about, 10 plus years experience in C++.
Oh,
So VC++,
sounds.
because VC++. We used to develop some products using VC++. At that time, I worked with languages like PCL, print control language, PL. One more thing is PS, PostScript. They are printer languages. So they drive the printers. Printers have separate languages. PS is
Oh,
a language from Adobe. PCL is another language that's from the HP. I used to work with those things.
oh,
We manipulated those languages from the VC++.
okay,
In telecom industry, mostly they are used. Bulk printing, there is required.
okay, okay.
But I don't like software in fact. I like actually electronics much. And physics I like a lot.
But for
Because
this job,
yes, for the sake of job. For the job we require it. This is also, you can enjoy a lot even in this, but you need to involve totally in that. And it's ever changing. Always it changes. Keeps on changing. New versions you get. Which is not case in the case of, other things like physics. Mostly you need to have some theorems. It is actually practically you can't prove anything. Only theoretically you can convince people, that's enough. Like it happens. So
but but for
yes.
research, it will be sometimes.
Yes. For research, but in the case of research that may be success or failure, nobody matters about that.
Yes,
Agree with me?
yes, yes.
So it may be failure and it may be success, who bothers about that? So you are doing some R&D, for example, take DRDL. In India we have Defense Research and Development Laboratories. They don't do anything. They have respect in
Yes,
the society, they get good salary and everything. So for doing nothing, they are enjoying it. So this way, our ISRO, in recent times, ISRO actually came to that stage. Otherwise, ISRO every time rocket used to fell in the Bay of Bengal. From Sriharikota, straight away used to go up, and from there it used to fell in the Bay of Bengal. In recent times, they are seeing success.
yes,
So that way, at the cost of public money, they are doing it. But in the software, it's not like that. If you are writing some piece of code, it should work. Otherwise, we can't escape from that.
yes, yes.
So this is the problem we have here. Now let me retrieve data from this that s equal to, I can retrieve data. Before that, I use here some kind of regular expression. I can use here a regular expression like this, where regex. So where regex equal to, it should be taking only, alphabets and digits. So therefore here I put this way. I can go in this manner, then I can have here like a grouping symbol, this way I can put it. So I can be using something like this. Regex I put here, then followed by, I need to specify here a character that can be an uppercase alphabet, a lowercase alphabet like this, I take it. So here I am going to specify it. It can be having a range of character. This is going to be here, or else I can just use here all the characters. I can specify like this W. So this is called as actually word characters. I am forming here a regular expression. This should contain only word characters. When you have special characters, it should not take into account. If you try to type in text box and special characters, it should not accept. That way, we are going to test. This is called as a regular expression. So in pattern matching, we use it. So therefore here now we write if condition we use followed by what I do, here it is text dot. Okay, so here I would like to test the string against the regex. This is document dot get element by ID. Here I try to specify the name of the variable txt1. So here dot value, I can get value from that, then dot, I can test this one here, test against the regex. So if it is matching with that, in such cases, here I can go to this point, then first of all I put like this. What I do, I can write an alert. The text contains only word characters. Only word characters. Word characters meaning is it can be containing digits or it can be containing alphabets. It should not contain special characters. Now, else what we write? We write here alert. Write this here. Text contains characters other than word characters. Other than word characters. So like this, I have written a piece of code here. This is what manipulate JavaScript string, manipulate strings. Now when I execute this, it should be giving this message for us. So this is called as here a regular expression. It is here regex slash w slash. So this is what group of characters. Slash w is representing here group of characters. Now let us try to execute it. So for that we should go into concerned folder that is in the D drive. It is say Java EE, and from here, from this web content folder, I go to string manipulation, then I open this with the notepad. Sorry, with the browser I am going to open. Now I enter here something like ABCD 1, 2, 3. When I click on manipulate strings, it should alert in fact. So it's not alerting anything. Let us see why it is doing that way. Anywhere, does it have any mistake? Let me see in this. So if document.getElement by ID, then this txt.value.test regex equal to true. In such cases, this should be firing. Okay, so but it is not firing in this. We have written manipulate strings. ID btn1, type is button here. So this manipulate strings, here the function name also manipulate strings. Whether we come into this or not, let us check. Alert, say simply hello here. So if it is coming here, then that will be fine. Now here, once again, I run this. Click on here some text, click on manipulate strings. So we are coming inside that. We are coming inside that, but it's not working. In the other way, I think I am trying to do it. So this is regex then dot probably test this. Like this, we need to use. Now here, I remove this. I'm going to remove this one. Then I try to check it. So if regular expression is testing with the text which is typed in the text box, if that is true, then it should say the text contains only valid characters, otherwise text contains characters other than word characters message it should give us. Now once again execute. All the brackets must be closed here. I think everything is closed properly because we have taken here txt1.value, then after that we close it. We are comparing with true there. If it is true, it should work for us. So type here ABCD, then followed by click on manipulate strings. Hello, it says text contains only word characters. Now I enter some 1, 2, 3. After that again I check it. It says here text contains only word characters. Now in between this I try to put a symbol, then manipulate strings. Hello. So it says only word characters. Okay. Try to put here.
We didn't change the second one.
Just a minute. Here I try to put some exclamation. Then click on this. Still it's saying only word characters. It should not be this one. Some special characters when we use, it should not consider that. I put hash here. So what it says only word character, because we haven't. See, this is value equal to true. Text contains only word characters. Otherwise, it should print this. Okay, this I remove here. It should contain only word characters for us. /w is basically meant for word characters. So it should have only word characters. Other than word characters, when you have, it should not actually take into consideration. Okay, so it's nothing but a group of characters you're trying to use in that. You're trying to use a group of characters. So it should normally give us correct data. We should get in this. Probably in usage, somewhere I think I'm doing some mistake. So due to that, I may get it. Let me try to put some here, curly brace. With curly brace, let me show you this. Okay, so curly brace when I use, now this is ASTER followed by at symbol and ERT. Like this I put. Contains characters other than word characters. It's saying here. If you remove this here, now ERT when you put, it says, still it's saying that text contains characters other than word characters. So there's some problem with this. Problem is actually here I'm using /w. Okay. /w when I use here, it can be any character, word character. It should have. If it's containing at least one word character, it's going to accept it. It's going to accept that. Due to that, I think we have a problem with that. I think this way, this may be getting solved. So now here, I enter only word characters. Now I enter @ symbol. After that, it says still only word characters. Something wrong actually we are doing in this. Okay. And we take /d at least one time if it's occurring, I think we get it. So let me put here W plus otherwise. I'm going to put here this one as W followed by some plus symbol. So this may be in such cases showing in the correct way for us. So W plus one or more than one character it should take. /W is going to give you at least one character. When you have at least one character, it's going to give you true value. Now here it may be one or more than one character. We just enter only @ symbol, then exclamation, click on manipulate strings. It says text contains characters other than word characters. But when you put here some A or the @ symbol, in such cases it says text contains only word characters. If you have at least one word character, it's going to be returning a true value. So it's going to say that it's containing any of these characters. So since you have A, it's saying that it's containing actually word characters. So that is in fact wrong. So we need to check for entire string element. We need to look for the entire string whether it has to work. we need at least one character is getting involved. So it should not be just one character, it should be range of characters. All the characters must be exactly matching. In such cases, we should take only that particular thing. We should use only those characters. Let me once again come into this here W plus when we say if it's matching any of those characters, then in such cases it prints it. Okay. So the other way also you can do in such cases, W we can put here if it's finding any if it's finding any such character. So text contains, you can put this way and then you can get the required result in that. And this is going to be text contains only word characters, like this you can get now. At least if you have any other non-word character, so it is going to be giving you a true value for us. So with this, now the problem can be solved in this. Now here I enter ASTER, manipulate strings, text contains only word characters. But when you put a text into here, now it says text contains characters other than word characters. So this way we can solve the problem. When you have a @ symbol or anything like that, it's now giving actually a message there. So what is happening in this? Here it is. We are writing /w, meaning is what? Non-word character. This is what exactly a non-word character. If you have at least one non-word character, it's going to be printing like this. So this can be group of characters. All non-word characters can come in this. When you take /w, it's going to be all group of characters here. All non-word characters are going to come. Word characters means any alphabet or any digit. It's part of actually word characters, even underscore. So this way we are validating it. Now let us form the strings. Regular expression we use for validating the strings. Something like email ID you need to validate. You have to validate email ID. In such cases, regular expression you can use. You can create a pattern. Using pattern, you should validate it. You should be validating with the help of the pattern. So therefore, you can use the regular expression for validating. Even for searching also you can use. You can use for searching also whenever to find out the given pattern. Now here it's printing like this, but we need not print anything here. So here we need to do the required code. We need to write here the required code. So here I print alert, but here it's not required. I need to create some now strings. Var s1 equal to, I can take value from this. So this is going to be some value we get. We take this value and try to assign here. Okay, similarly here var s2 we take. Here also we put same thing. We are going to assign same value here. Now this will be treated as here some constant value. We are getting value that's going to be assigned here, even for var s2 also. Whether they are same objects or not, we can find out with this. So if s1 equal to s2, we try to print here. We are trying to print this way, alert. Both s1 and s2 are same. S1 and S2 are same, we print like this. Okay, else what we write, S1 and S2 are not same. It is checking for value here. Else we write here alert, write like this, alert, followed by both S1 and S2 are not same. We can print like this. S2 are not same. We are going to print in this way here. This is for checking whether the given string, whether S1 and S2 contain same value or not, we can check. Now let us try to execute this. So I enter here some ABC, after that I try to test it. So when you click on this, nothing is happening for us. Reason is what? So we have taken here, okay, it is not regex, this is wrong actually. So I need to assign the value, I just copy it from there, I should assign value here, proper assignment is required. Now when I run here of entering ABC, click on strings, it says both S1 and S2 are same. It's printing that both S1 as well as S2 are same. So like this, you are assigning constant value, they have same value, they are printing it. Now, whether they refer same object or not, even we can check that using the ternary operator. We use like this now. Sorry, not ternary, triple equal symbol. Here we use if condition followed by S1 equal to S2. So whether they refer the same object or not, we can find here. When they are equal, we write here alert both S1 and S2 are same. It prints like this. So same value, and same location, same objects. You can write like this. Else I write this. We can specify here this. Else here we use curly braces. Within the curly braces we are specifying it. So here paste it are not same objects. Like this we print it. Now let me execute this. Here again I enter ABC, then after that try to check for this. Both S1 and S2 are same. Here see, both S1 and S2 are same value and same objects. It's saying like this. When we use literal notation, they basically refer the same string object. Now here, what I do, this time I am create using a variable like this. So this time where S3 equal to, I write here new string, I can do like this. New string followed by here this data I take. So I can put here this way, it's a new string I am going to create. In the same manner, I want to create one more variable. So another variable also try to create, that is going to be var S4. So this is here S4, I am going to assign same value. Now when you try to compare, what happens, see. Again use up to this, then here try to evaluate it. S3 equal to S4, therefore both S3 and S4 values are same, else S3 and S4 values are not same, we print that way. Similarly here, now S3 and S4 and same objects, otherwise S3 and S4 are same value, see here, are same value or not same objects. Like this is going to be printing for us. So let us execute again this piece of code. I enter now ABC. We have 4 set of variables, S1, S2 and S3 and S4. So what result we get, see now in this. Both S1 and S2 are same. It says both S1 and S2 are same value and same objects. It says S3 and S4 values are not same because they are going to be treated as different objects in that. And here what? Both S3 and S4 are same value and same objects is printing here. What is the problem in that? Let me check once again. Here I am using, even for the last one also, S1 and S2, because of that we have it. This is going to be S3 and S4. So in such cases, what we get, see. Now come to again this part, then try to execute here. So I enter ABC, then here click on manipulate strings. S1 and S2 are same. Here both S1 and S2 are same value and same objects. So both S3 and S4 values are not same. Here what it says, both S3 and S4 are same value and not same objects. So they are not containing same value and they are not actually same objects. Because we create here different objects. We create here different objects, because of that it's giving this kind of message here. Because we have created a new string using the string constructor. Using string constructor we created it. So this way what is happening, it is actually trying to compare for value as well as for the object. Whether the same object or not, it's checking. In the Java, how you create string constants and string variables, in the same manner we have this. So what happens in Java when you create a string object, by assigning a string literal, it creates a string constant pool. So into that, whatever constant value you have, you are going to put. Next time, if you create a string variable, if you try to assign some existing value, it's going to refer that location only. A new object will not be created. In the same way, you have in the JavaScript. So when you take JavaScript, it's going to be behaving in the same manner here. So it's going to behave in the same manner. So first one is what literal this is, whereas this one is going to be an object. So when you have an object, because same value you can have in different objects. Same value you have here, we are going to keep in different objects. But here what is happening, we have only one instance. You are going to have one instance of ABC, so that is shared by both S1 and S2. So this is the difference between the literal as well as the object notation. So when you create using literal notation, what is happening? Both of the S1 and S2 reference variables share the same object. They refer the same object. But here, S3 and S4, they are going to be treated as different objects here. Though they contain same value, they will be treated as different objects. Understood this point, Srinivas?
Yes, Sridhar.
So, like this, they are going to be treated. When you use new string, they are going to be treated in a different way. But this is going to be heavy operation. This is called as heavy operation. So with this, you have a problem. The problem is going to be actually a heavy object when you create, it takes a lot of time. And more memory is also required. Whenever you create an object, it takes more time to create it. Similarly, to maintain it also, it requires some time. So therefore, normally you should avoid using the new string keyword. You should avoid using new string keyword. Even you should not use new array also. You can create an array using new array. Even you should avoid such things also, because they are going to be creating objects for us. This is called as a object notation. The first one is called as here literal notation. This is a literal notation like this you can create. You are assigning a literal to S1 and S2, and here you are creating objects for S3 and S4. So this is the difference between the string literal and string object. Okay. Now when you look at string, you have so many methods associated with the string. You have different types of methods associated with the string. So one of the things is going to be okay. So we have actually different types of operations you can perform. Sometimes within the strings you may be using special characters like backspace or complete, new line, carry return, then tab. So in such cases you need to use escape character. /d is nothing but backspace, /t is a tab character, /n is a new line, /r is a carry return. So like that you can use sometimes escape sequences. You use sometimes escape sequence. With the help of that you can represent characters. We are going to represent characters with the help of the slash. So using slash you represent characters. So they are called as escape sequence for special characters. You have different types of methods as well as properties as far as string is concerned. Okay, so one important property is a length property. So using length property, we can find out how many characters are there in the given string. We can find out how many characters are there in the given string with the help of the length property. We have a length property, it can give you number of characters. In the array when we use length, it gives size of array. But here, it's going to show you how many characters are available in the given string. Similarly, you can access individual characters from the string with the help of the char8, CHAR80, with that you can be accessing individual characters. One character you can access from the given string with the help of the char edit. So using char edit you can be getting the individual characters from the given string. Similarly, you can use even array also. With the help of array also you can be getting it. So, in recent browsers, for example, take Internet Explorer or Chrome, they can support actually the indexing mechanism. So, with the help of the, say, square brackets, you can be accessing elements from the given position in the given string. The very first position must be always 0 and the last position of the string must be length -1. Using that, you can take it. But once you create a string, you cannot change it because string is going to be immutable here. Mutability is a factor. If an object is mutable, in such cases you can change the content to the given object. But as far as string is concerned, it's immutable. So once you create a string, you cannot modify the content in that. If you try to modify content, it gives error. So once you create a string, you cannot modify that. You cannot modify the string object. So modification of string is really not supported. So string is immutable. Even in Java, you have same thing, I think. You have how many versions of strings in Java? One is string buffer, string builder.
Yes.
You know this string was?
Yeah, I know.
So string is more constant, like constant only it's going to be. You cannot modify that. But the values from string builder or string buffer you can modify. Do you know the difference between string builder and string buffer?
I'm not correctly, I forgot how to think.
Because they are going to be same, then why, two versions you have? This is an interview question. String builder is actually, not thread safe, but string buffer is a thread safe. Thread safe meaning if more than one thread you can modify the given string. So in internet, whenever you access server side, that feature is very much required. So that's why they made string buffer as thread safe one, and a string builder is not thread safe. Okay. So now let us try to work with the different methods. So here, try to create one more button. So using that button, try to manipulate the above entered string. So here I use like this. First of all, I use the br tag, followed by input, type equal to button. So type is button here, followed by here. This is value equal to, I can put a value, demonstrate string methods. Okay. And similarly here, this is on click, put it as string demo. This is a function we are using. This is going to be a function we are going to use. This is called as a string demo function. Let us write the string demo function here. Function followed by string demo. Put like this. You are trying to demonstrate the string here in this. First thing is the given string length I want to find out. I would like to find out the length of the given string. So that string length I want to put somewhere in the div here. Either in the div or in the span I can put. I put here span, write it as id, s length. That is nothing but string length. I put like this. I close this space here. Now in this span I would like to show the length. I am going to show length in this. Here write var. Instead of using var, you can even write like this. So document dot get element by id, put like this. Then here specify the id. id is s length. Then here dot text, inner text we should have here, because this is a span, it's a block element, so you can use only inner text. You need to assign the value here in this. So to assign value, we require this now, document.getElement by ID dot value we take, followed by, we need to use here length. We put here this way dot length. You can write like this. You can write length here, but before that I'm going to put this way. I'm going to write like this. Here it is. The string contains then after this, once again we can put here plus number of characters. Number of characters can specify this way. Now here, let me execute this. So what I do, once again I come to this, then run this. Here I enter some data, hello I put here. Now when I click on this, it says the string contains 5 number of characters. It says here 5 number of characters in this. If you put here hello world, it's going to be saying that it contains 10 number of characters. It says like this. Okay, so sometimes what happens, you may enter a string here, then followed by, you can be finding out the given word in that. So therefore, for that purpose, I create here one paragraph. I create here a paragraph. In the paragraph, I can put some text. So here this is again br I use, followed by paragraph I write here. ID is para. So inside this paragraph, I would like to put some text. Then here close /p, I'm closing this. Now let me put here some text. So this is going to be okay. So I can assign some piece of text. That text we can check. This is going to be it is actually jumps. Lazy dog jumps over brown fox. Yes, this is what exactly I want to print this. Okay. See this one, we know what is this word. You have an idea on this. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So where exactly have you come across such word?
No. No, sir.
When you try to see the Windows fonts, it is available. This is containing all the 26 alphabets.
Yes, yes.
When you look at the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, it contains all the 26 alphabets.
Oh.
So for that, I mean, whenever you look in the fonts, you get that. Now this is going to be some text we have here. Twitter or Daily Mail on Facebook. Now this is going to be some piece of text we have. Render this once. We have something like this. Then after this, what I do, I type a word, then in the paragraph, above paragraph, that word is available or not, I would like to find. Okay, so in the above paragraph, whether that word is available or not, I can check with the help of the index of operator and last index of operator. With that, we can find it. So here, this is not required. So HTML is not required for us. Just remove this. So on camera we have like this. So like this we have here. We need to find out whether the given word is available or not in the above paragraph. We need to find out that. So therefore, here after this paragraph, I use input once again. Input before that, enter word to search in the paragraph. So followed by here in this, we have input. Type is text. Then followed by ID is txt. Say search. Like this, I put it. Then followed by I put like this here. I close this one. Then after that, we have a input again. Type equal to button. This is going to be here. Type is button. Then here value search. Value equal to, it is here search. Okay, then here on click equal to search word. This is going to be new function. We are going to write. This we are going to write. Then close it. This we are closing. Whenever I click on that, it should be checking for the given word. Here I enter. So from this paragraph, where the word is available, it should find it. It should be finding that particular word. So now here I need to write the function for that. The function name must be search word. This is the function name. I try to use here the function. Other function I try to type here function followed by, this is the name of the function, search word, and here I want to write. Okay, so here very first thing from txt search I should be retrieving data. Here write if condition, if trim, we have a trim function. So using trim function we can be trimming it. You can use the trim function. With help of that you can trim the data. Data can be trimmed in fact. If a function called as trim, with the help of that we can trim the data. So using that string data can be trimmed here. We can trim the data. So for that purpose we use a trim function. Then right here this is going to be document dot get element by ID followed by here we specify the variable name. It is txt search. Txt search. Then followed by here dot length. If it is greater than 0, in such cases we should do it. Otherwise we should not do anything. So if it is greater than 0, then we need to search it. So here write if condition followed by the paragraph we have to use here. So for that write here document.get element by ID. Here we put document.get element by ID. Right. Then followed by here we need to write the name of that is para. We put this as para. Then dot value, then dot followed by index of. We use like this. Index of we use. Then here again this is dot value. Okay, so we need to take the value, then that value we need to check here. So dot value we take and try to search in this. So we take here and we try to write it equal to, you can print otherwise, simply you can print it. So alert, where exactly it's occurring, you can find that. You can just write here in the place of if, you can put an alert. With alert you can show where exactly first time it is occurring. First time where it is occurring, you can find here with the help of this. So index of operator we use, then here we try to find out. So this is value and it's getting closed here. This is also getting closed. You can find out where exactly in the given and in paragraph it is available. Where exactly we can find it, this can give us. So using alert, we can do it. Now try to execute this. Now I want to check here quick. Where quick is available, I want to find. Click on search. So it's not working. Okay, so reason maybe somewhere we have a problem with trim may not be working here properly. So due to that, or it may be having trim, then dot value we take, length we take, followed by we are doing it. Let me remove the trim function, and by removing trim function, just try to look at that. Dot length, if it's greater than 0, in such cases it will working. Brackets are not closed again, that is also going to be a problem. Document dot get element by id para dot value dot index of. Document dot get element by id txt search dot value. Okay, this is what document dot get element by id value we have taken this closing. Even the first one also getting closed properly. So this time it works without any difficulty. So enter here quick. So index of operator is working properly or not? Index of operator should work properly. So using index of, we can find out where exactly the string is available in this. So using index of only, we can find out whether the word is available or not. We can find out. Okay. Manipulate strings. Search word actually. We have somewhere in the bottom search word. So the search word has to be getting invoked for us. SEA or CH. That is okay. I delete this one here. So next thing, ID is para, span ID is s length. This is okay. So here, if I go with the search word, get element by id dot para dot value dot index of document dot get element by id txt search dot value. So it should give us the index where it is available. It should be whether this function is working or not. Let me first of all check this. So txt search value, if it is greater than 0, yes, welcome. I put like this. Some bracket if it says it can't work. So just let me execute and I enter here quick. So when I click on search, it says welcome. But after that, nothing is happening there. After that, nothing is working. So when you go with the alert, document dot get element by id, then dot para dot value dot index of, we use it there. Para dot value, or it is here inner text. I can use inner text. With inner text, it may work now. So this is QUICK. Welcome. It says 4th position. So the property what I was using is inner text with paragraph. So it's saying now here 4th position. So 0 position, 1 position, 2, 3 and 4th. And the 4th character it is available. So you can search this way here. So it is available at the 4th position. And the 4th position is available. So it's giving you the position 4. Similarly, you can use last index of. Last time where it is occurring, you can find even that. You can find out where exactly last time it is occurring. So for example, we see here what word we can look for. Here, quick word, QUICK we have, number of times it's occurring here. Okay, so therefore, let us try to check for the quick in that. But here, we modify this. We need to modify, instead of saying index of, we write it as last index of. using last index of last time when that is occurring, you can find out. Now take here, pick this time again. UUICK I take, then I search. So it should not be at fourth, somewhere in the middle now this time it is. So welcome it says, followed by 175th character. So it's not showing 4, it's showing 175. So last time at position 175, the word is getting repeated. So last index of meaning is what here last time in the given string where it is occurring, we can find out there. So using index of as well as last index of, you can do it. Using both index of as well as last index of, you can do it. Okay. Similarly, one more function we have is called as split. So using split, a string can be split. We can split a string based on the say and using actually using split function. We can split the given string. So let us try to demonstrate the string splitting. You may enter a sentence. That sentence we can actually split. Now here, what I do, I go with one more paragraph. So here, write like this, enter data into paragraph. We need to enter data into paragraph. But how to enter data? Paragraph, G-R-A-P-H. Paragraph we say like this. Here, by clicking on some button, you can enter it. Here write input, type is button. Type is here, button. Then followed by here, I have this say ID is BTN. Some 2 I put. So value is going to be fill para like this. We have here fill para. Then on click. Okay. Input para is a method I am calling here. So this method I am going to call. Followed by here I close this button I am going to close. Next one I use here para. ID is input like this. ID paragraph ID is going to be input like this. I create here a paragraph. So slash p paragraph is getting ended. Right now there is no data in the paragraph. Now we need to enter some data into the paragraph. Okay. So once we enter data into paragraph, that I want to convert into some abbreviation. I want to even reverse it. The words from the given paragraph I would like to reverse. So here I write, this is going to be again input, type is text. Okay, then write here, write something like this. So this is type is text. Type is not text actually. So this is also going to be a paragraph. I put like this. Another paragraph. This is. So one more paragraph we make like this. Okay. Then here ID is rev para. I put like this. This is going to be rev para. The paragraph ID is going to be reverse paragraph. We put like this. Then here, what I do, I can put here button. One more button I want to add in this. To add here one more button. Here in this I write reverse para. This is going to be method name rev para I am going to make. So this has to be getting called. This is going to be here button 3. I put like this button 3 reverse para. Reverse para we make. For this also we should write code. For both we should be writing two different functions. One is what input para, The other one is fill para, rev para. Function, first one is input para. Like this we take, then here we add required string. The next one is function. I paste this rev para, this also we need to invoke. And as far as input para is concerned, here I need to input some data. For that purpose, I put here var p equal to, I go with the prompt. I can be using here some prompt. With the prompt I can be getting data. Prompt, enter text per paragraph. So here default is going to be something like National Thermal Power Corporation. Like this, try to put here. It is National Thermal Power Corporation. This I will make. This is what var p equal to prompt enter text per para. So default value is National Thermal Power Corporation. You can take it. Now here I need to assign to the paragraph. So for that, document dot get element by ID. And then here try to specify the paragraph. So paragraph is here input para. We have actually the paragraph name as input para here. So that input we need to take. We put this as here input. Then followed by dot inner text. Inner text, this equal to here we assign. So once we assign, we need to reverse it. When we click on that, it must be getting reversed. Again take here var, again p equal to, we get data in the same way here. Put data this way here, we are retrieving inner text, then write here var words. So var words equal to, we need to reverse them. We have to reverse those words. Let us reverse actually. For that purpose, p dot split. Based on what we split, based on the space, I am splitting it. So once that is split, by using a loop, I can be reversing it. Var str, this empty string. It's going to be empty string. We make like this. Next, right here for loop, var cnt. This is 0. So we come to for loop here, then cnt less than what we write exactly, words dot length. There is nothing but array for us. Words dot length. Then here cnt plus plus. Like this we take. Then after that we form here str. But here cnt should be from reverse. Should not be from beginning. It should be from reverse. So or else you can do like this. Instead of using this one, what I can do, I can take normal array itself, words dot length greater than 0. What I do, str equal to, here str equal to str plus. I take a space str plus. I put here str plus. Then here I am going to say I am going to pop that. Write it as this is going to be. So here remove this. Then we put here str plus. Then here I want to add the words dot pop. Last word we take from this. We are going to take last word from that. So words dot pop we take here. Then plus symbol we put here. So in the plus symbol you just try to use a operator like this. Words dot length greater than 0. In such cases, what you do, put a space, else don't put any space. Like this, we can here form a str. Then after that, the reversed one we should be assigning to the rev para. We can take here, it is rev para. Then here inner text equal to, it is str. Like this we make it. So with the help of second one, we are going to the reversing words. With the first one, what we do, we try to put some text into the paragraph. Let us run this. So here, I click on this. Okay, what is the problem in this? When I go with the fill para, I go with the fill para. In the fill para, I have a button. The button is fill para. I have input para, but method name is what here on the top. Its input para is correct. It is not it is input. Okay, PID is input. So this inner text we need to assign here. On click input para. So when we click on that, it should happen, but nothing is happening in this. It's not showing any prompt. It has to show us prompt. This is correct only. It should show prompt dialog box for us. It should be giving us a prompt dialog for us. We are not getting in this anything. That p equal to this is going to be p document.determined by id. So input para is correct, and this is also enter text for para. National Thermal Power Corporation, we've taken it, so it is not displaying anything. Once again try in this. So when I click on this fill para, nothing is happening, nothing is working in that. So what can be the problem? If I go with the input para, prompt we have, there is no problem with that. Prompt we have here. Okay. Where we use enter text for para, then that is National Thermal Power Corporation we have given in that. Okay, let me put here, this may be too lengthy, let me put some 0 in this. After giving 0, let me try again that one. It's not showing any dialog box. Prompt dialog box we should get. Prompt I use here. If we use prompt, it should give you that p equal to prompt enter text for para 0. It should come actually by you are not getting it. When I come down here in this btn2 input para on click equal to value fill para btn2 input button, that's correct. Then PID is input. This is also correct here. Then where is the problem we get in this? This is going to be P input dot inner text. It's going to be P only. It's correct only. But I'm not getting any prompt dialog. Prompt P or PT. Prompt is correct only. So when I go with prompt, what is the reason? It's not at all working. Overall JavaScript is not working. I think somewhere we have a problem. Where the problem is exactly. Somewhere something is missing. Due to that, this problem we face. JavaScript is wrong somewhere. Okay. So due to simple mistake, everywhere it might be failing. Still there is a problem. Nothing is happening with this. Okay, so this is correct. It's not comma. It should be colon followed by empty string like this. So therefore, in such cases, let us use simply single quote. Then in such cases, this you can use this way. Why extra is coming? Extra should not come. I think this is going to be working this time. So there is some problem somewhere. It's any problem. This is going to be correct. Enter text per para. National Thermal Power Corporation we have taken. This inner text word start length greater than 0. So in such cases, we can assign a value here, space. Otherwise, we won't assign any space. So it's going to be a space. We have a space. Here there should not be any space. Okay, let us comment this. With this, somehow we may have a problem. Let us comment it. Then word start length. Based on the space, we are splitting it. Split, we use p.split. Okay. So once again, run this. It's not working at all. What's the problem? Overall script is not totally. So this is rev para, inner text we put element by ID. This is rev para, this is also correct here, reverse para. Okay. It's getting ended here. This function is getting ended here. So this function we are getting here in this. Let me comment these two things and see how this works. It's going to be multi-line comment. Just put here till this. I'm going to make comment. After this, whether it's going to work or not, we can check. If they are working, we can come to a conclusion that there is a problem here in this. Okay. So now once again run this. So it is working fine now this time. It's fine, working fine. So this is comes, I type here, try to search for it. It says it is at the 213. So last time it was at 213. So there is a problem with these two functions. Let me remove the comment here. Okay, so let me put a comment here in this area. So in this function there is any problem, I can check for that. Because it looks like straightforward, the first one. First one is looking like straightforward. Then why this is giving problem, we can check. Now where words equal to p.split, based on that we need to split it. So probably that is having some problem. It's now okay. Everything is okay with that. So the concerned function is having some problem in this. That area is here. This function is having some problem. The problem probably with the split function. Whenever we try to split, this might be giving a problem here. So p.split may be giving some problem. So due to that, it may not be working. Okay. So here, remove the comment. Then followed by here, I try to print alert words. What it will do, let me see in this. Alert words. Now based on that, I just want to split the given string. So document.get element by ID, input, inner text we get. So the inner text I am trying to split based on the space. That means I want to put into number of words. So when I try to split, it's not working properly as I expected. So due to which this problem I think we face. Now just try to once again run this. Now fill para. Okay. So this is having problem, no doubt. This is containing here some sort of problem. So because of this problem, it's not working. So here put p dot. You don't have any intelligence here. You can just use split followed by here p. Then here let us try to use some space. Based on this, probably we can do it. Okay, not working. So the code is containing actually errors in this. This is containing here errors. So because it's having error here, it's not working properly. When you comment this, definitely this can work. Without any difficulty, this code is going to be working. So split function is not available. Whether this function is available or not, because I worked a lot with split. Why split is not available? I just check actually. JavaScript split string split function. Okay, so string split function. This is so like this you can actually split it. It should be splitting. Why it's not working? You have to check here in this. I'm getting here. So where words equal to, I should have here p dot split. P is containing text there. P dot split followed by, based on the space, I should do it. Here followed by alert words. Even here also like this. So whatever text we have, we retrieve from the input. Then after that, whenever we try to split, it should split. Why split is not working? We can see. Fill para when you say it's not working, but officially it is given in the documentation. There is a split function. So split is not available like a function for us now. So split is not available in this. Otherwise we use the string split. Here we try to use string dot split followed by, we put paragraph here, then after that give a space. Like this probably it may be possible. Okay, now here again run this. Error is not working. So this is not possible here. Capital S instead of the small s. With this, is it possible? I check once again. It's not possible in this. So reverse para, even if you put anything, nothing is working. So this is not available for us. As far as splitting of string is concerned, it's not available. So we are unable to split this here. We are unable to split this particular thing, but you can convert it into array. A string can be converted to array. So you can be forming an array. So let us try to do that. Where words equal to here p dot to array. You can put like that. To array, into array you can be converting it. P dot to array is a function we have with that you can do it. Still is not working as I expect. So there's a problem in this. Word start length greater than 0, and equal to 0 I have taken, str is empty string. So with this, okay, this goes into infinite loop. Also possibility is that it may go into infinite loop also. Str make it, but to array. Okay, do we have anything like to array? JavaScript to array function. We have something like this to array. It's too slow. Slice also probably we can do it. All this happens. All this is happening. The string set is not working properly. Probably it's available in the jQuery, not in this. Okay. I'm going to array. This. Split should be supported. We have a split actually. Suppose I comment totally this. I just comment all this here. Any problem with this function or what exactly it is? I can say that whenever I go with the revpara function, here this is what revpara is function. We should be reversing the given path. The problem with code or what exactly, I need to identify that. Now it's coming properly. That means with the given code block only the problem is. Okay. Now up to this is fine here. Where words I declared. This is split should work with us. So split followed by, we use here a space. With space I try to do. Okay, I am doing with a space in this. So is it not using any delimiter? I can put inside this a single quote like this. Probably that will be treated as some space. Okay. Speculative behavior. Not working. Split is not at all working in this. What is the problem? Why split does not work? Split is available everywhere, but split is not working in this. Inner text also we have taken input.inner text. Just put here alert followed by P. Under P we put whether there is retrieving any data or not. I can check from that. Okay, so go to this point, then again comment, try to see in this para-getting field, reverse para when we say, it's retrieving data without any difficulty, without any problem, but after that, it's unable to split the given string. Why split is not supported? Split should be supported. Why it is not supporting it? Split followed by any comma or okay. I put something like this here. Whenever take the default data, and we go with this national comma, then thermal comma, or power I use here, some comma I put here, then with this try to split. I try to split now with a comma in this. Using comma, I want to split this. Using comma, if this is working fine, then I think there should not be any problem, because function also we are using in a better way. Function rev para, inner text alert p, then we split the paragraph text p, dot split based on the comma, then that's 2 into words. So let me try to put into this, let me make this as here w only, just w I want to put, instead of going with words. Then here w dot length I use, and here also it is w dot top, and here also keep this as w dot length greater than 0. Okay, so next here I just try to execute. It's not working at all. So the method is actually, it's a problem with the split function itself. It is, I think, in the latest editions, split is not working in a proper way. So we are unable to split the data in this. It's because we have a problem with this. So this is not the right way. Now in the other way, we should actually do it. In the other way, you have to do this. Up to this is working properly. The reason I don't know, but here in this, the split is not working. But with other ways it's working. In the latest edition of JavaScript, I think they have removed this feature. Probably they removed this feature. So due to that, it's not actually working properly. So fill para when we say it's printing reverse para, this is giving you the required thing. But whenever we are trying to split it, it's giving error. So split is not working. We need to find out that. Anyhow, so here using different string methods, you can retrieve data. Split is one. You can convert it to uppercase, you can convert it to lowercase. Many such things you can be doing. So here, p dot to uppercase, you can do this. You can write here p dot to uppercase, you can convert it to everything uppercase in this. Whether that is in the lowercase or uppercase, it converts everything into here, uppercase. It is converting everything into uppercase. In the same manner, you can be using here lowercase also. So using lowercase, you can convert everything into here lowercase alphabets. So this way, we can use different functions of the string. But unfortunately, the split is not working, but with others, everything is working fine. You can find length, you can do with the, say, last index of with the help of that. You can find where exactly the string is occurring in the given sentence. You can find with the regular expressions, you can be using the strings. So sometimes certain functions may not work, string was. So reason, in this latest Java version, JavaScript version, probably they have removed it. So, but nowhere it is documented. Because of that, we struggle sometimes. So with JavaScript, this is the problem we face. As far as JavaScript is concerned, this problem we face actually. So if it is offending anywhere, entire code is not going to be working. So entire code comes to a grinding halt. This happens with the JavaScript. So we should be careful. But whenever we use high-level libraries like jQuery or AngularJS, these problems you don't face. So whenever you use jQuery or AngularJS, those problems actually you don't face because they made the API So that is well tested, comfortable, you can work. So this struggling you have in the JavaScript. Normal JavaScript, if you take this kind of struggling, you have actually. Okay, now here, using this function rev para, so instead of using rev para here, I try to, I try to, that is not supported here. It's not getting supported. Okay, so the problem is why it is not supporting. It's not well supported in that. Okay, many
Hello. Hello. Hello.